Today, I'm going to grab a bike from Outpost Sports and take you on a cruise down the South Haven Harborwalk. The Harborwalk is a scenic pedestrian trail that takes you from North Beach to South Beach and vice versa. My trip today from Outpost Sports to the North Beach and then onto the South Beach was just 2.2 miles altogether. So if you prefer the smaller beaches, Dykeman Beach is actually right here on the corner. If you're interested in renting a bike from Outpost Sports, the website is www.outpostsportsh.com. So they've got a few beach cruisers, but they have tons of 7-speed bikes, which are great for riding through town or going down the Haven Trail. They cost $16 for 2 hours or $30 for the day. Helmets and locks are included at no extra charge. Okay, so I'm currently on North Shore Drive, headed to the North Beach. We had a beautiful sunny day, so it was perfect for a bike ride. I love this yellow beach cruiser. If you're not familiar, they are single-speed bikes, so if you have to go up any hills, it is a little bit on the challenging side. But if you've got a flat surface and just want to cruise at a slow to medium speed, they are really ideal. This one is branded as a Pacifico bike. It was like the Cadillac of beach cruisers. I had so much fun. So we're about to turn right onto Avery Street, which then turns into Lakeshore Drive. There's some new beach houses there on the left that look great. And there's a bit of parking and stuff down here. It is paid parking. There is free parking on North Shore Drive. If that's what you prefer, you just have to walk a little ways. So I'll let you enjoy the scenery of the beach here for a second as we head down towards one of the piers. So on windy days, sometimes these beaches can be loaded with kite boarders. So if that's something you're into, they make it look easy, but I know it's not easy. So I've never tried it because I know it'll be a super frustrating sport, but looks like something that might be a ton of fun. All right, so I'm just going to go down here and bring you up to the Black River and hang a left. This is actually where the Harborwalk begins officially, and you'll see signs along the sidewalk and along the path kind of explaining to you that you are on the right path. All right, so I had to go slow through here. It's a bit sandy. When it gets really wavy, the waves actually come all the way up over onto the sidewalk and knock some of the sand down. And Jackie specifically told me, do not crash my bike. So I decided to go a bit slow through here. But this is such a cool area with all the beach houses and being right on the Black River and being able to see the other side of the channel is pretty cool as well. Sometimes people go fishing through here. Sometimes people come and feed the ducks. It's just a nice spot altogether. And I'll explain some of the attractions as we go along, based on my knowledge anyway, and Google Maps. So today I'm recording with my GoPro 11 Mini. It's recording in 4K at 60 frames per second. This thing is pretty sweet. Hi guys. All right, so we're coming up to an area that you'll have to be aware of if you want to follow the path. Down here in just a second, you'll have to hang a right. And as I mentioned, there is signage on the sidewalk. to help you follow the path. For those of you that are familiar with South Haven, this beautiful house right here that used to be where the Three Pelicans was at, which was an awesome bar and grill area. Now it's actually 2 parcels of land, but they only built 1 house on it. So this area is really cool. There's a couple of tight turns here, but then you get into the South Haven Municipal Marina area, which typically has some pretty good sized boats, which are fun to look at. Sometimes they come over from Chicago, or sometimes they come over from maybe Holland or St. Joe. So this would be a good time to tell you there are really nice restrooms up here, public restrooms. If you decide to do this walk, you might need a restroom along the way. Right there on the right hand side, they got really nice restrooms. And then as we come along here, this is a great place to check out some of the boats. And then on the right hand side is now Gull Lake Marina, the South Haven location. And then I'm actually going to pop you up onto the sidewalk here in a second. This is one of my favorite walking paths in South Haven. All the black squirrels hang out up here, and some of them are quite tame. I used to have one up here that I called her Sweet Caroline. I'd feed her cashews once in a while. But it's just really beautiful, almost like a little nature walk through town. And then just kitty corner from this park is back where we started, which is Outpost Sports. And on the left-hand side here is actually a really nice park. I think it's Stanley Johnston Park. They've got a basketball court, and it's a cool place to hang out if you're just looking for a spot in the shade. And then up on the right-hand side here, we've got the Michigan Maritime Museum. They have recently, I don't even know if it's called a renovation. They've kind of put up some new buildings and whatnot. But now we start getting into the fun area here. We're going to go up towards where Captain Lou's is at, and the drawbridge, and then into town. So there's Captain Lou's on the right-hand side. They do a good job with live music on the weekends in the summertime. So that'll be a spot to check out for sure. The drawbridge seems to go up about every half hour. I think it's dependent upon the boat traffic or lack thereof. All right, so now we are turning right onto William Street. And along here, you're going to find Admiral Jack's and the Idler Riverboat and Old Harbor Village, which is where South Haven Brew Pub is at, and the Old Harbor Inn. Lots of cool spaces. And then off to the left would be where downtown is at, and all the bars and restaurants and shopping areas through there. I'll show you where to turn left if you want to go through town. That's the Old Harbor Village. South Haven Brew Pub has amazing burgers. So right here at the stop sign, you would want to take a left if you want to go into downtown. That's where the theater's at, and there's a nice Mexican restaurant there called Su Casa. Big B Coffee is right there, Old Harbor Inn. And there's a cool view of the channel through here as well, hence the name Harborwalk, right? My parents' condo up here on the left is arguably the best spot in town, walking distance to everything. Yeah, hills like this are a little bit challenging on the beach cruiser, but I'm part man, part machine, so it was no problem at all. So we're going to hang a right here. And this is kind of the final leg of the journey. So this will be the other side of the South Haven Municipal Marina. They've got restrooms in here as well, but they are not open all night. They do close around 6 p.m. or something along those lines. So I wanted to go ripping down this hill and break the sound barrier, but I had in the back of my head Jackie saying, "Don't crash my bike, don't crash my bike." But I bet I got it up to 20 miles an hour. That's not too bad. But this is such a nice view through here. I really, really love this walk. Especially if you're coming down to watch the sunset. Grab an ice cream and walk down to the pier. Yeah, so one thing I noticed about my camera when I record at 60 frames per second, moving shots like this appear so much smoother. They do really well in my downhill skiing videos as well. Yeah, so this is beautiful view right through here, especially on a sunny day. Yeah, so if you need any beach rentals, Outpost Sports, they do more than just bikes. They also have kayaks and stand-up paddleboards, which you can actually take through the channel right here. And actually kayaking through the channel is a ton of fun. I would highly recommend that. The stand-up paddleboards can be a little bit challenging if it's windy or if it's wavy, I meant to say. And then as we come down to the pier right here, they have a gift shop and they serve ice cream there at the snack bar. The way it used to be back in the day is that this beach was kind of for the families and the other beach was kind of for the college kids. I don't know if it's still that way. But we've got a calm day today. Sometimes when it gets windy, these waves can really be crashing up onto shore. But that's all I've got for you today. Thanks for watching the Nash Potatoes Outdoor Show. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. We will see you next time.